Part 2 of Sarah's terrifying discovery starts with a tense, recap-style tone. I ran. I didn't look back. I just ran. The image of that old, leather-bound book, the strange symbols etched on its cover, and the faded photograph tucked inside. It was all burned into my mind. The man in the picture, he looked just like the town's founder from the statues in the square, but his eyes, they were cold, empty, and the woman beside him, her face was a mask of pure terror. That book wasn't just a historical artifact. It felt like a warning, a dark secret the town had buried deep. My heart was pounding against my ribs, each beat a frantic drum echoing the single thought screaming in my head. What have I found? I finally burst out of the woods and didn't stop until the familiar sight of my small rented cottage came into view. Slamming the door shut, I leaned against it, gasping for air. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely unlock my phone. I had to know more. I started searching online for anything about the town's founder, Elias Thorne. The official town history was squeaky clean, a benevolent pioneer, a community builder. But then, I stumbled upon an old, digitized newspaper article from a neighboring town, dated over 100 years ago. The headline sent a shiver down my spine. Mysterious disappearances plague Thorne's settlement. The article spoke of families vanishing overnight, livestock found strangely mutilated, and a pervasive sense of dread that had gripped the early settlers. It mentioned hushed whispers of strange rituals happening in the woods, rituals led by Thorne himself. It was all dismissed as local superstition, but the dates, they lined up perfectly with the era of the photograph. The woman in that picture, her name was Alara. The article mentioned her as one of the first to disappear. It wasn't just a story. Tease was real. The book I found wasn't just a journal. It was a record of something horrible. And somehow, I felt like by opening it, I'd just put myself on the next page. What should I do? Go to the police. Who would believe me? They'd think I was crazy. Just another tourist spooked by local ghost stories. But I knew what I saw. That secret isn't staying buried. I have to find out what happened to Alara and the others. This story is far from over. If you want to see what happens next, make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on. You won't want to miss part 3. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.